Okay, so for today, we're going to discuss about the e-governance or e-government initiatives in projects. No, so in this lesson, we're looking into for us to understand, of course, the understanding of e-government. No, an overview of e-government initiatives. No, particularly when it comes to e-government implementation of a worldwide, exploring their objectives and outcomes. No, ICT infrastructure for e-government, digital service delivery, citizen-centric approach, policy and legal considerations, no, participation in citizen engagement, change management and capacity building, performance measurement evaluation, and so on. So the delivery of services within the government, as well as between the government and the general public, by utilizing information in communication technology is what is referred to as a digital government services or referred also as e-government. No? The filing out of tax returns, no? The renewal of driver licenses, and the applications for different licenses are all example of common digital services. So digital version of virtually every form and service given by the government are now available. Historically, the provision of governmental services has been carried out in person. So by separate agencies situated in a variety of places and frequently via paper forms. No? So the delivery of information and services to citizens at any time on any location and via any platform or device is made possible for the government and thanks to digital services. So what will be the benefits of digital government services? Innovators now may face problems during the implementation of digital services related to internal risk aversion and user adoption. Nevertheless, these challenges are not difficult to overcome and they are swiftly replaced by benefits, which may, of course, cover a better online user experience for citizens. It increased public participation. It improved internal efficiency and productivity, less burden on IT. So when delivered with cloud-based technologies, let's say, for example, cloud computing, database on cloud, and better collaborations among departments, reduce labor costs, of course, and more innovation. Importantly, organizations that transitions from traditional to digital services see benefits extending beyond service delivery. No longer bound to a phone or service desk because government staff can think and act proactively on other strategic initiatives. Let's say, for example, they can invest time streamlining procurement and approval processes, improving recruitment and hiring, streamlining back-end processes, and incorporating technology standards. So what will be the e-government examples? Now, in a practical setting, how does the delivery of government services look like via digital means? The examples of e-government that allow are all located, of course, in other countries previously and show how organizations there are leading the way in the digital transformation of the government. In point of fact, 1/3 of all local governments now provide services entirely via the internet. And the digital techniques and trends that were pioneered in other countries are gaining traction all around the world, including the Philippines. So the overarching goals, which are identical, may be seen in this example. Officials right now are focusing on improving the public experience interacting with the government online. With this is done, each government will emerge with a method that is scalable, cohesive, and capable of having an impact on its citizens. Internal or inter-organizational e-service development in other countries, let's say in Swedish, public sector was the top of the development project that was researched and investigated. So the goal of this project was to create a centralized online resource for managing all aspects of driver license. Here in the Philippines also apply in LTO. Even that you will be able to take exams online and some other transactions through online. The purpose of this development project was first conceived as a dual goal, one of improving citizen benefits and one of increasing agency internal efficiency. Let's say, for example, concerns driving license errors in the internal processes of the agencies. And this is similar to the approach taken by many other e-government efforts. One of the primary goals of the development project was to provide outcomes that had a clear and distinct focus on the provision of IO services. No? And this was done with the intention of reducing the degree to which residents would feel and be affected by ambiguous responsibility divisions between various agencies. So, how do this project motivate? No? Or what will be the project motivations? It was determined that the variety of driving license life cycle responsibilities on contacts, which were discussed, of course, a while ago. It constituted a suitable incentive package for the development of an electronic services. So the development project aims to establish an e-services that assist case officers who are responsible for processing some cases. And these cases are application cases that do not call for any substantial handling process before they can be authorized. So the agency should, in the long run, aim to save money and reallocate resources from addressing some cases to more difficult errands if it is successful in accomplishing this goal. Because I believe that an electronic service or e-service such as this one also offered the possibility of standardizing the procedures for the processing of application across the country and across the 21 country administration boards. And the agencies had very high standards for the quality of the information that has submitted by the general public. When filing out the application for a driver license, using an online service make it possible to perform an automatic check on the data to ensure that it is of a high quality and that it is complete. Another advantage of using an e-service is that the underlying information technology system will route the citizen to the proper, of course, yung ating COA sa Pilipinas. And this means that citizens will no longer have to waste time trying to figure out which board is the appropriate one for them. Now, assessment of existing e-government projects in the Philippines. As of my knowledge, as of my last knowledge, update in September 2021, several e-government projects have been implemented in the Philippines to enhance public service delivery. Promote, sabi nga natin lagi, always narinig niyan, to promote transparency and foster citizen engagement. Iba yung pagbasa nito, may meaning. And these projects have shown varying degrees of success and impact. Again, ngayon, right now, I am also a part of the, yung sa DTI, yung sa business permit, e-business permit and licensing system. I am a technical member of TWD, TWG, doon sa nag-a-approve ng mga project when it comes to IT. So, the EBPLS is an online platform that facilitates business registration and permits processing. Actually, same naman with SEC. But I just want to reiterate this one because I am part of this project. It aims to streamline the business registration process and reduce bureaucratic red tape. Kasi gano'n naman lagi ang inaano natin. Pag IT, walang red tape. Ewan ko lang, kayo nang bahala mag-react. Okay, it's up to you on how you'll be able to handle. Maybe in your agency, possibly none. Pero may mga agency na talaga mayroon talaga pa rin. So, it aims to streamline the business registration process and reduce bureaucratic red tape, as I mentioned. Overall, the EBPLS has been successful in improving the ease of doing business in the Philippines, making it more efficient for entrepreneurs to start and operate business. So, may taga-BIR ba dito? May taga-BIR? Baka kasi mamaya sumbong nyo ako by the way, we have of course what we call electronic tax filing and payment system, yung EFPS. The EFPS, baka may taga-BIR dito, pwedeng kayo na mag-discuss na ito. The EFPS allows taxpayer to file and pay their taxes online, reducing the need of physical visits to tax offices. And this project has been effective in increasing tax compliance and convenience for taxpayers. It has also helped in improving tax collection and transparency in the tax administration. PhilHealth, may taga-PhilHealth ba dito? Ayaw nyo magsalita, ayaw nyo matanong. Okay? So PhilHealth, we have PhilHealth member portal, di ba? So the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or PhilHealth member portal enables PhilHealth members to access their accounts, check their contributions, and access relevant health information online. This project has improved convenience for members and enhanced transparency in managing their healthcare benefits. We have, of course, Open Data Philippines. So the Open Data Philippines initiative provides a centralized platform for sharing government data sets with the public. It promotes transparency, accountability, and data-driven decision-making. While progress has been made in opening up data, there is still room for improvement in terms of data comprehensiveness and timeliness. So again, as I mentioned, meron tayong tinatawag na online government procurement system. Sino nagpro-procure dito? Ayaw yung sumagot, ayaw yung mag-recitation. Sino nasa sa ano ng procurement, online government procurement system. Actually, doon pala ako sa procurement member ng e-business ano. Kasi kami yung nag-ano ng pag-procure, yung magsasubmit sila, i-deliberate namin and everything. So, PhilJeps is an e-procurement platform that allows government agency to conduct procurement activities online. So it aims to promote transparency and efficiency in government procurement processes. And the platform has facilitated the participation of more suppliers, leading to more competitive bidding and better value for taxpayers' money. Actually, for our PQA, I'm a PQA assessor, no, Philippine Quality Award assessor, we are required to have an information no, encoded in PhilJeps, and we need to give it na parang ma-approve yung pagiging ano namin, consultant ang dating namin kasi sa Philippine Quality Award. No. Another is the national ID system. And I'm so happy, no? Ako kasi maagang na-receive ko kaagad yung aking national ID system. Napakabilis ng process sa akin. Mayroong nagko-complain pero sa akin mabilis. So the Philippine Identification System or PhilSys aims to provide a unified and efficient identification system for all citizens and residents of the Philippines. So by linking various government IDs and services, PhilSys seeks to simplify transaction and improve access to government services. However, the full implementation of PhilSys was still underway as of my last update, and its overall impact was yet to be fully assessed no, right now. Yung mga nasa justice dyan, we have also what we call e-justice. No? So e-justice naman po system aims to digitize court processes in case management, reducing paperwork and promoting efficiency in the judicial system. Well, the project has shown promise. No? Challenges related to interoperability and data standardization between different courts need to be addressed no, for its full realization. Okay. It's important to note that the assessment of these e-government projects may have evolved since my last update, and there may have been need developments in implementation in the intervening time. No? The success of e-government projects depends on various factors, including sustained funding, effective implementation, user adoption, and continuous evaluation and improvement based on feedback and changing needs. We have, of course, a case studies of successful e-governance implementation. Successful e-governance implementation have been observed in various countries, showcasing the positive impact of technology in enhancing government services and citizen engagement. I don't know if you've heard the Estonia. E-Estonia is renowned for its comprehensive and advanced e-governance initiative under the umbrella of e-Estonia. So the country has digitized almost all government services, enabling citizens access public services online securely. So the key component of e-Estonia covered e-ID. No? So these Estonian citizens have a secure digital ID that allows them to access various online services, sign document digitally, and vote in electronically. They have also X-Road, no? A secure data exchange platform that allows different government agencies and private sector entities to share data efficiency. They have e-residency, no? This country offers e-residency to non-resident individuals, enabling them to access various online services and establish and manage businesses remotely. So this system success lies in its focus on security, digital identity, and interconnectivity between government databases. It has resulted in cost savings, increased government efficiency, and enhanced citizen satisfaction. In Korea, no, South Korea, to be specific, they have a smart work system. So, South Korea implemented the smart work system to promote flexible working arrangement and work-life balance for its public employees. Kaya pala ang papayat nila doon, ano? This system enables government employees to work from home or other location using digital tools and collaboration platforms. Okay? The smart work system has resulted in reduced commute times, increased employee productivity, and better work-life balance for public servants. So it has also contributed to reducing traffic congestion in major cities and improving air quality. Kasi nga, wala masyado nagta-travel kasi work from home. For Singapore, no? Stock to, mamaya magsi-Singapore ako, alis ko mamaya ng 12 midnight. No? My Info is an initiative by the Singaporean government that allows citizens to manage their personal data and share it securely with various government agencies and private sector organizations. This single digital identity platform streamlines the process of accessing government services and completing transaction. Yung My Info ng Singapore has improved and efficiency and convenience of accessing public services, reducing paperwork and the need to provide the same information repeatedly to different agencies. Actually, naman ang target ng national ID natin, no? Lahat ng transaction within the national ID. Kaya lang, hindi pa talaga nung kabilis kasi even national ID, hindi pa lahat nabibigyan talaga. So, it also enhances data security by giving citizens greater control over their personal information. Sa Rwanda, hindi ko alam kung tama yung pronunciation ko, no? iRimbo is an online government services portal in Rwanda that provides citizens with access to a wide range of services such as obtaining birth certificate, paying taxes, and applying for permits and licenses. So iRimbo has simplified service delivery, reduced administrative burdens, and improved transparency. It has been particularly beneficial for citizens in rural areas who previously faced challenges in accessing government services. Sa India ang tawag naman nila ay Aadhaar is a biometric-based unique identification system implemented in India. It assigned a unique 12-digit identity number to each citizen, linking it to the biometric and demographic data. This system, no, has enabled efficient and targeted delivery of government benefits and subsidies to eligible citizens, reducing leakage and ensuring better targeting of welfare programs. So, sa atin DSW din, no, may mga tulong-dunong sa CHED, meron tayong Corpis, na, and so on. So it has also streamlined identity, no, verification process for various services. Wait. Okay. These case studies demonstrate the positive impact of e-government implementation, emphasizing the importance of robust digital infrastructure, secure digital identities, and citizen-centric design in achieving successful outcomes. Now, how will we be able to identify key stakeholders and what will be the roles of e-governance initiative? E-governance initiative, various stakeholders play essential roles in the planning, implementation, and success of projects. Because identifying and involving key stakeholders is crucial for effective collaboration, ensuring that the interests and needs of all relevant parties are taken into account. Of course, in the government agencies, e-governance efforts have been spearheaded by several departments and agencies within the government. Yun naman ang ginagawa natin right now. So, the planning, the development, and implementation of digital services and platforms are all driven by them. And each government agency and ministry or department is responsible for ensuring that their workflows are digitized and that they are integrated seamlessly with those of other organizations. For the citizen, the general public, stands to gain the most from the implementation of e-governance initiatives. No? They make use of digital services in order to gain access to government information, make use of public services, and take part in decision-making processes. Now, e-governance can only be useful if citizens are willing to embrace and make use of digital platforms. Kasi di ba, yung ano natin sa change, di ba? Yung interaction natin, how will be able to accept change. So, this will be a very big challenge for the government agencies. Now, for the private sector, in many cases, the construction and upkeep of e-governance system are carried out with significant contributions from the business sector. It is possible for private enterprises to be involved in the provision of technology solutions, infrastructure, or even knowledge to support efforts undertaken by the government. E-governance projects can also be driven forward through public-private collaboration, which can boost both creativity and efficiency. Another, of course, is the IT expert and developers. No? Expert in IT and software developers are key stakeholders in the process of building and implementing e-governance system because they maintain the safety, usability, and functionality of digital platforms by contributing to the development of software, participating in cybersecurity efforts, managing data, and integrating systems. And of course, our policymakers and legislators. Key stakeholders in the process of developing and implementing e-governance system include professionals with extensive knowledge in information technology as well as software development. And they do this contributing to the development of software, taking part, of course, and so on. Now, when it comes to policymakers, no, they are the one who, of course, focus or talk about how we'll be able to the safeguard, of course, of the documents, the citizen, and so on. Now, for the policymaker and legislator, for the civil society organization or the CSO. In the realm of e-governance, organizations of civil society such as non-governmental organizations and advocacy groups play the role of watchdog and advocates the citizen rights. No? They are responsible for providing input, carrying out assessment, and monitoring the openness and accountability of e-governance program. Okay? Wait lang. Then another thing, of course, is the academe and research institution. Because conducting research, assessment, and feasibility studies is a contribution that academic institution and research group make to e-governance initiative. They provide insights on best practices, upcoming technologies, as well as prospective areas for improvement. Huwag nyo na lang iparating kay Senator Cynthia Villar. Just kidding. Another is the media and journalists. Now, the dissemination of information regarding e-government efforts, the education of citizens, in the holding of the government accountable are all essential rules that the media platforms. Now, because I believe that journalists write articles about the development of e-governance projects, including updates on their successes and failures. We need to consider also the international organization and development partners. For the purpose of bolstering e-governance project in developing nation, international organizations and development partners offer support, financial assistance, and even technical advice. They provide technical support and discuss the most effective strategies used in successful projects all across the world. Another is the data protection authorities and regulatory bodies. E-governance effort must be audited by data protection authorities and regulatory organizations to ensure that they are in compliance with data privacy and security standards. They safeguard the private information of residents and monitor the government use of data in a manner consistent with ethical standards. Again, it is essential for the successful implementation of e-governance effort to have effective involvement and collaboration among these important stakeholders. And this will ensure that programs are inclusive, transparent, and aligned with the needs and expectation of the citizen or the residents of the Philippines. Okay? So I think that's it for chapter number 3. Okay?